Hey guys, so today's tutorial is going to be a very loosely inspired Selena Gomez look. I absolutely love Selena Gomez. She's my celebrity girl crush at the moment and has been for quite some time now. I just think her makeup and her outfits at events and everything is just always on point, and I love how she is starting to experiment with different looks now. So when I went to look up inspiration on good old Google Images, I simply typed in Selena Gomez makeup, something along those lines, and there were a few pictures that came up of this look she was wearing at an awards event. And I was like, oh, I haven't seen those pictures before. Maybe it was a recent event. But then when I zoomed in on the background, you know, like how celebrities when they go to events and there's a particular area where they stand to get their photo taken, and it's usually this big white board with the names of the sponsors and also the name of the event itself, obviously. So anyway, the pictures were of her standing in front of that board, and I glanced at what event it was, and it was the Billboard Charts Music Awards 2013. So yeah, 2 years ago. So, you know, if you guys have been looking for a Selena Gomez makeup tutorial circa 2013, I've gone ahead and done it for you. I threw in the word loosely for this inspired look just because, well, first of all, Selena Gomez's eyes are a very different eye shape to mine, so, you know, this is not going to look the same. Well, this look isn't going to look the same on everyone, is basically what I'm trying to say. I also did sort of make it a little bit more dramatic. I added a lot more black eyeshadow than what she's wearing. Basically, the look was she has this sort of beautiful smoky winged eyeliner that sort of went a little tiny bit into the crease as well, just a tiny bit. I sort of extended that, I made the wing a lot longer, as you can see. Because I have deep set eyes, excuse me, I have a lot of brow bone space, so I like to actually draw my crease a little bit higher. Yeah, so I just extended the wing out a little bit further, and I've added some more black. That wasn't really intentional, but once I did it, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm like, well, hey, I'll just tell my beautiful viewers that this is a loosely inspired look and it's more dramatic. Now, obviously, just go, if you want to make it more like hers, I'll post a link in the description box of the picture that inspired this look, of course. Obviously, just add less black. Don't go as far in as I did with the black eyeshadow. Don't wing it out as far, and don't use the false lashes. Just sounds simple. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. And on top of that, excuse that loose bit of hair there that just won't stay down. I tried doing a similar hairstyle to what Selena was wearing, only she had the shorter bits here and I don't have those. So I just did another look she's fond of wearing, which is sort of a high ponytail. Just nice and simple, you know, because we've got a lot going on with the eyes. So it's good to have a nice sleek ponytail, I guess. So yeah, enough rambling because I've talked for long enough. If you want to find out how to get this look, please keep watching. So I've already primed my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and now I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm going to start off by taking the shade White Chocolate here. I'm just going to be applying this all over the lid and up to the brow bone. I'm going fairly heavy-handed with this because it's going to make the next colours I apply on top a lot easier to blend. Next I'm going to be taking Salted Caramel from the palette, and this is going to be my crease / transition shade. Yeah, so just applying that with the fluffy crease brush, just almost, I want to say messily, but it's not that messily, I guess it is sort of controlled. I'm also applying that to the bottom lash line as well. And then I'm going to take a brush, that crease brush again, I'm just sort of going to blend it out and sort of merge the two sections together, like the lower lash line and the crease. So next I'm taking the colour Marzipan. Selena was wearing a slightly more gold version of this colour, but this was the closest thing I had in my entire collection, so I think it works pretty well. Next I'm going to be taking my MAC Fluidline gel liner in Blacktrack. I'm just going to be lining my lash line with this and then winging it out and creating the dramatic sort of outer V look that she's wearing in the photo that I'm using as a reference. Now this is a very tricky process, so you're going to see the wing looking really messy for a lot of it, but you know, I do go back in and tidy it up. Plus you're going to see lots of fallout, some sure you just saw some there, because this eyeliner is probably too old to be using. It's fairly dry, but I managed to make it work. Well, I think I did anyway. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just like drawing my wing. And yeah, so like I said, it's a lot of going backwards and forwards, you know, like I'm going back in, grabbing more color. I'm also going to be going in with a black eyeshadow as well and defining it, and then I've got to go back in with my crease brush and blending it out. So it's a lot of chopping and changing, a lot of going back in, a lot of taking you know, the crease color we used before, that salted caramel, and going back in. That's what I guess you have to do with a look like this. You really have to go backwards and forwards. So here I've started drawing on the sort of cut crease part of the look, I guess you'd call it, and I was using the leftover product on my brush from the gel liner, but I decided this was a little bit too harsh, so I ended up going in with another angled brush and just using a black eyeshadow. The eyeshadow I used is Blackout from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette because it is the best black eyeshadow ever. It's a really nice matte black color. And so now I'm just sort of chopping and changing between the gel liner and the black eyeshadow to sort of fill in this outer V area. And here I am going in with a clean pencil brush and just like smoking out that outer V area before going back in and intensifying it with more black eyeshadow. Now I'm just going back in with my gel liner and making the wing a little bit more of a scalloped shape, like how it goes up at the very outer corner, because that's how Selena's eye makeup looked, and I just thought it looked quite pretty. And I've also done that on the other eye, so I'm kind of obligated to make the eyes look somewhat similar. Now I'm going in with Triple Fudge from the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm just helping to smoke out that liner a little bit more and also sort of merge it into the Marzipan colour on the lid, just to help make it look a little bit more blended, a little bit more seamless. So as you can see, I'm just going back in, defining the crease. I'm always just chopping, changing, cleaning things up. Yeah, I've said that about 4 times right now, so sorry that I'm repeating myself, but I just really want to stress that if you want to achieve a look like this, that's what you're up against, that's what you have to do. It's a lot of fixing things up, going back in, intensifying, and yeah, just so on and so forth. Going back in with Salted Caramel, and I'm just kind of doing the same thing as what I did with Triple Fudge, just helping blend out the liner, particularly in the crease area. And now I'm going back in with White Chocolate and just applying that as my brow bone highlight because I got it a little bit lost. Going back in with Marzipan and patting that over the lid because I did lose some of that colour while I was blending things out. Going back in with the MAC Blacktrack eyeliner, blending things out with the crease brush one last time. Now finally, I think I'm about finished because I'm doing my inner corner highlight using Stila Kitten. Now I'm using the L'Oreal Smouldering eyeliner and just going to fill in my waterline with this and also use it as a base for my lower lash line before I apply black eyeshadow and smoke it out. And I'm also going to tightline with this pencil as well, so I've got a nice black rimmed eye look going on. So as you can see, I'm applying black eyeshadow to my bottom lash line and then I'm going to smoke it out. Finally, mascara, using the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara. Just going to be applying this to the upper and lower lashes. Nothing fancy here really. Finally, I thought I'd throw on some lashes just for the hell of it really. These are the xobeauty false lashes in Glamourista. Now for some contouring, using the NARS Contour Blush Duo in Olympia for this. Just doing a light contour because she didn't look like she had a harsh one going on in the photo. But she was quite bronzed, so that's why I'm going in with my Sugar Baby bronzer. Just sort of warming up my contour to make it a little bit more warm toned. And yeah, just generally bronzing my face. And she's wearing a fairly pink blush as well, so that's why I'm going in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Dollface. Finally, for highlighter, I'm going in with the Mary Luminizer by the Balm. I finally said that product correctly. I think I did go a little bit overboard, but oh well, I do love a good highlight. Finally, lips, going in with MAC's Flamingo, and then going over top with the NYX Butter Lip Gloss in Vanilla Cream Pie, just to give the lips a little bit more of a pink look. And this is the final look. So I've zoomed in on the eyes now that the lash glue is dried, so you can sort of see the full effect. She was wearing false lashes, but they weren't this dramatic. I just like to throw that out there. I just wanted to use these lashes because I hadn't used them before. And yeah, so this is sort of the final look, the full face and everything. I feel like the colours I used are pretty true to what she was wearing. You know, she had a really nice inner corner highlight like I've done there. Nice bronzed and highlighted skin. And yeah, so hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. Bye guys.